It's on and popping here for week number 9. What a great time for us to be here again on Twitch. Got some great games tonight. We got some things rolling for next season as well. You gotta stay tuned for what's coming around the pike. You already know I had to get my man's Caboose up in here, the league owner of the USFA. Say some good things to the people.
How's it going, everyone? I am here. It's been a long grind, but we're doing it. We're making it.
Making it happen for you guys. Once again, appreciate you all for all the support that you've given us. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know about him, but you guys make it for me doing all this work for you, getting these games out. And we're going to keep on pushing to strive to be the best sim league in the nation. I don't care what sim league you put in front of us, we're going to try to top it, and we're doing everything we can on the back end to make it possible. Shout out to the homies once again on the back end helping us out in our new joint collegiate league, the ECFL, the Elite College Football League. Shout out to the homies there. But let's talk about this game, man. We got to start out with game number 1. If you've been here since last season, you know that it ended with 2 teams. It was Arizona and Tacoma. They're going to face off here to see who will be either the 3 seed or the 4 seed. And we got 2 great teams here. What are your thoughts going into this one? Up to this point, Arizona's won both times that these 2 teams have played.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird because Arizona last season was such a dominant force. But this year, with some lackluster quarterback play and Ulf just not having the season he had last season, it's definitely taken its toll. And as a result, they're 3-5. Tacoma, kind of having that championship hangover, also 3-5. So it's a big game this late in the season for both teams, and should be a fun one.
Most definitely, both of them have some real good talent on both sides of the field. We talked about a little bit of the hangover from the Tacoma side. Their defense was something that got them the championship last season, but up to this point, they've been pretty much up and down, and you can pretty much call it a lot of down this season for Tacoma. So we'll see if they can change their tide towards the positive in this one. Arizona's looking to bounce back as well. Just like I said before, the game tonight and the game after this one will show up to see who will be our final 2 seeds going into week number 10. We still got a good amount of games left here for the USFA season 6. Don't mind me, I'm kind of rambling, but we could go to the verdict here, and as you can see, it's pretty down the middle all the way as it should be. The Twitch games looking nice. Danny and Dave, the 2 Ds, they're looking towards Arizona, but the 2 Js say that Tacoma's got it, a 57% chance due to the 1K Sims. What does this tell you about this matchup? I think it's going to be a fun one.
I think it's going to be... I don't think it's going to be this high scoring. I think the Tacoma offense hasn't really necessarily found a way to get off the ground too much and too often, and their defense outside of Preston Dotson is pretty sparse. The offense of Arizona, however, isn't in much better shape outside of Sir Lancelot and Ulf Jacobson. So it's I think it might be more of one of those who can punish the most mistakes that the other team makes. And I think that's going to give us the winner.
Most definitely, my man. I see everything's coming along. I see 3 viewers up in here. I want to see some more by the time we get this one started. Once again, shout out to all of you guys here. But I'm going to let the league owner do the honors. Tell me when to hit that play game button.
You can hit it now.
Yeah, I was wondering if you was just messing with me. I was waiting for you to say it right after I said it, but you was messing around with me, just like always. Just making sure that I do everything I need to do. But welcome back to the Twitch channel. I see Semi Rage up in here. Let's get it going. What's going on, playa? Happy to have you here in this one. It should be a fun matchup to start this one off. Letting everything load up and everything. There you go. Gotta change a couple things on my side, but here we are in Tacoma, Washington. That beautiful red field is going to be looking nice next season if you catch my drift. We ain't really talk about it in this gameplay yet, but we're getting a facelift coming next season. We're going to push our best to get it going, but we are here on Axis Football. Here comes Zane Henderson cutting back to the left side past the 15. And it looks like Tacoma's going to start off at the 17-yard line, led by quarterback Bobby Markham. I believe he's a middle of the ground type of quarterback in regards to stats. He is one of the top 4 quarterbacks in history, so he's going to see if he could do some magic. He's going to find Henderson immediately on the right side for a gain of around 6. Going straight to the jumbo set now. Motion man to the left. They're going to pitch to the left, and there goes Robin, almost breaking free of that one tackle there, but he's going to have enough for the first down. Tacoma will have the first blood in regards to moving the chains. Tacoma's yet to get a victory against Arizona this season. Try and change it here. Going to find Tom Krieg. He's a top 5 wide receiver, and he's going to get the job done almost in Arizona territory.
Yeah, Krieg has been a problem ever since he came into the league, you know, many seasons ago, and it's surprising he hasn't won like a wide receiver of the year yet.
And there's Krieg again getting his second catch of the day, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Thank you so much for that, Rage. It means a lot. It really does. We're going to keep on plugging away, making sure that you guys are happy. There's going to be Markham looking for another completion left side here for Krieg, and gets speared right at the sticks, but he's not going to get the first there. It's going to set up 3rd down.
Yeah, just a bit short. Didn't quite turn upfield with it fast enough for getting plowed.
Markham again, and he's going to be incomplete on that pass play. And Arizona's going to make the stop.
Yeah, not sure what he was doing there.
Yeah, a little bit of an inadvertent pass right there. And looks like Kevin Austin sending that one into the back of the end zone for the touchback. And now Arizona, led by Ulf Jakobsen. Jakobsen. I've been saying Jakobsen. You told me that was wrong. 5 wide receiver set.
You were saying Jacobson.
Jakobsen. Something like that. In triple coverage and incomplete there.
Oh, man.
Sending everyone deep, and that was just playing right into Tacoma's hands.
That was one way to start your opening drive, is throw it right into triple coverage and say, here, try and catch it.
And they're going to go run game this time around, and Alpha's going to get him out of that long situation, but they're going to mark him short, 3rd and inches here.
Man, that is a tough mark.
It's legit right on the line, but this is definitely
that's a first down.
It's definitely a spot where they could give it to number 34 in the backfield, and they're going to do just that, and just makes it easy. Sheds off one tackle. I believe that was Preston Dotson missing that one too. 1st and 10. He just shrugged him off like it was nothing.
It's because it is nothing.
See, we're not going to have our biases and stuff in the commentary. Hand off to Ulf again. He just sheds off another player like it was just a fly off the shoulder. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, Rage, this is one of the 2 teams in the league that has a colored field, and I think next season they'll be the only team with a colored field.
Don't do it. There's Dominique and his blitzing. I think Preston misses another tackle, and Dominique 2 times going to take off to run. Is going to be down to the 40, and Preston right now is not looking very pretty.
Someone needs to learn how to tackle in open spaces here.
Yeah, it's not like he has like an 85 tackle or something like that. I mean, I don't know, bruh. 4 wide receiver set for Arizona. Handoff again to Ulf, and it looks like Preston knows how to wrap up this time around to hold him to a gain of 2.
That's unfortunate.
Dominic 2 times. Left side here for Ernesto Romero. Gonna make it a 3rd and 5 situation. Ulf comes back onto the field. And Arizona's right on the cusp of field goal range, but I'm pretty sure they'll go for it.
I don't know. It's too early in the game. They wouldn't go for it on a 4th
But
down.
I don't think they'll need it
easy.
yet. They're gonna get the 1st down. And Greg Charger's gonna come right back out after that play. Looks like a little bit of a tie-up on that Tacoma defense too. Kind of forced that. It's gonna be 1st and 10.
There was also a great block on the outside edge there.
No.
That led to that big
And there
run.
goes Sir Lancelot away from the defender. That's just a beautiful catch. And that's gonna be a touchdown for the Rattlers. 6-0 already.
This is the most in sync I've seen their offense in a while.
Kick is up and kick is good. And you see right there on the actually I forgot what I was about to say. I had something, but it's all good. Arizona's on top. Tacoma has a chance to wrap this one up and get it tied back with a touchdown, but they'll need to get their offense rolling again. Tane Henderson sheds one tackle, takes it to almost the 30.
Man.
Actually right at the 30. Tacoma's back on the field.
If he had just shed that last dude, it was gone.
Dominic 2 times had all day to throw on that pass, and it definitely helped him out. It's Quentin Robin. He's going to break free. He's got a lot of room to the 30, the 20, and pushed out of bounds. That's going to be a big gain, and that'll set Tacoma up for success. And Marco's going to get hit and hit backwards. It's going to be a sack. Aiden Montana on the play, number 47, doing his thing, and they're going to go backwards after that big game. Going to motion the man out to the right side here. 2 backs and the shotgun. Markham again under pressure and going backwards again. It's going to be Dexter Hall getting into the mix. And just like that, all the big momentum they had for that run is erased.
Yeah, on 3rd and 30, you're just trying to get back in the field goal range.
And they're going to go deep this time. And Henderson says, "I'll care about your coverage." That's going to be a 1st down inside the 10. What
now
a
we
play.
get the dreaded 6-2 defense.
Markham again looking for his 1st touchdown of the day and could not connect the dots there.
Drop.
There's definitely a drop there. 2nd and goal.
Now, those are the type of things that you're going to regret later in the game.
You never want to get this close and score 3. Markham again looking left side. Caught by Ramona and hurls a man into the end zone. He doesn't care. And Tacoma's going to make it 7-6. Wow.
At an extra point, we got a tie game. Both teams are throwing punches, and defense seems to be a thing of the past.
Austin is going to knock it through to get this one back to 7-7. And what a start on these 2 offenses here. 14 points total between the 2 of them in 3 drives. You can't be mad at that. And there goes Lancelot. Going to get speared again. Taken down around the 27-yard line. Arizona's back on the field. Beast up in the chat. I see you, fam. He said he just hurdled his son. I don't know who's the son on the other side, but hey, I'll take the logic. It's going to be Jacobson?
Jacobson.
That. Down to the 36-yard line. Hand off to Zay Cold, and he's going to get the 1st down.
Fullback.
They're getting the fullback into the mix, and actually a very broken play if you have someone as fast like Mile High did back in the day when they had Ulf and the homie Mike.
Oh yeah,
I remember those days.
We rode that combo. We rode that combo to 2 national championships. It was beautiful.
And he's going to try to do something different. Wow, what a play inside the 20. Good job there. Ulf getting them into the mix, and now both teams having a big run into their stable. Motion man keeping all the wide receivers on the left side. They're going to pitch to the left, and Ulf is going to find his way inside the 10 to the 9.
2nd and 2, and you just keep feeding that rock to Ulf, and that will eventually pound it in for you.
Ulf already almost at 100 yards. All it took was 1 quarter. Trying to make up for these stats here. They're going to give it to him again. Runs through a defender. I believe that's Preston again, stopping the touchdown, but it'll get a first down regardless.
Yeah, pulling Ulf out here just for a quick breather, and then probably throw him in on the next play to...
Nope. They're going to go ahead and sub him back in after the end of quarter number 1. You can throw your 2s in if you like. Let's go ahead and do this. We got some more games to play, so let's get it popping. Pitching it right side, and Ulf is going to shed the tackle of the homie Preston to walk into the end zone, and that is how you do it.
Absolutely, that's punch after punch after punch, and it's beautiful to watch if you're an offensive kind of guy.
Gonna be kick up and kick golden here. Arizona once again on top of this game. Tacoma with the chance to tie it back up coming soon. Venom is setting in. That's what he's talking about, that Arizona Rattlers. It's going to be Zane Henderson here at the 4. Going to take it to the right side and hit right at the 20-yard line, making it 21. Tacoma's back on offense. Let's see what they got. One person they have yet to get involved into the offense so far is Moldy Cheese, and he's been doing very well in the wide receiver group. Markham looking for a man, going to find JoJo Bryson. He's free to the 40 and getting down around the 46.
Yeah, there's just so much open space out there. It's like these defenses are just, I guess, the fastest way to get the ball back is just let them score.
And off here to Quentin Robbins. Got a little room, and he's going to get into Arizona territory with that play. 2nd and short coming. Quick motion man close to the line of scrimmage. There goes Robin to the left side. He's going to get the first. Inside the 45 they go. Tacoma on the move. Markham again. The right side is open for Orlando Hayes. The 2nd, getting the bot tight end into it. It's going to be first down coming at the 30. Doc Boone, I see you in the chat. What's going on, player? How you doing? Nice to have you here. Markham looking left side. There goes Tom Krieg. He's going to get the first a little bit more down at the 16.
Again, if he could have just stayed on his feet there, he had a lane right to the end zone.
Bobby Markham going to 9-11 on this one. He's going to pitch it to Robin, hitting the backfield, but he's going to get right back to the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, great job to get back to the line and not take any loss of yards.
Tacoma looking for the touchdown here. Markham again, tried the left side for Krieg. He's got a little speed, a little short of the mark, and it's going to be 3rd and short here.
Very manageable. Just a conservative run play should get you a first down.
Definitely opens up the playbook for sure. They're going to go jumbo. They're going to move the fullback to the left side via the motion. Handoff to Robin again. Falls to the side a little bit. Almost got into the end zone, but it's 1st and goal at the inch-yard line.
Yeah, we're going to get that dreaded 6-2 defense, the sack machine.
Depends if they pass out of it. They're going to motion the tight end away. Going to hand off to Robin, and just a walk-in for the touchdown. 14-13 is your score, and they're looking for the tie with the extra point.
Yeah, that's 6-2. I mean, it's either if you run the ball there, it's easy points, but if you try and pass out of that, you're hosed.
And it's going to be all day. We're back to a tie ball game. Both of these offenses are not playing games on Twitch. If you haven't followed, make sure you do it. Make sure you be like my man's SportsFan39 and Doc Boone for following the channel. Appreciate you guys for helping us out and getting those numbers up. All the good stuff. The Sir Lancelot gets to the 32.
Absolutely. And when you guys do eventually come out here to the pro leagues, remember that the being following, you get a one-time boost of 5 TPE for a player.
Very nice there. All the TP you could get is all good in my eyes. 2nd and 2 after that nice play to Ulf Jacobson. And he's already over 100 yards, and we're not even done with the first half. They're going to give it to him again. He sheds one off like it was nothing and got cleaned up, but not until he got the first. That's just what a good running back could do for your offense.
Absolutely, and Ulf has proven that he is the best running back. Maybe not so much this year, but last year, definitely with a MVP performance.
Single coverage here and a nice deflection there by that Tacoma defender. Couldn't quite tell the number, but regardless, it's 2nd down.
It's a great job to prevent the touchdown.
And a lot of times those single coverage is a easy completion, but at that moment it did not work out. They're going to find Troy a bed, going to make it 3rd and manageable here. Three wide receiver set, 1 tight end's going to give it straight to Ulf up the middle, and he's going to make this one inside the 35, and he's just making this look too easy.
Well, when you dodge and weave around Preston Dotson, it's not too hard. The rest of that Tacoma defense isn't, that name brand that you're looking for. They took quite a hit after last offseason.
Ulf making the play there, getting around 3. They're definitely in field goal range, but I'm sure they're looking for another touchdown if they could get it. 4 wide receiver set. And off again to Ulf, and this time he's not going past that line of scrimmage. There goes Calvin Thomas, the rookie, doing his thing. 3rd and 9 coming.
I think he's a 2nd-year player.
He was 2nd year? I thought he was drafted this past year.
I can go check.
It's going to be Ulf, sheds off another tackle, but not the second. It's going to be 4th and 8, and looks like we finally see a fresh breath of defense. That's what I was trying to say. It's all good. I'm hyped up on Mountain Dew right now, folks. But Arizona does knock it through from 48 yards, and Arizona does get the lead back, but not by touchdown. Semi-Rage is my brother from a different mama. Gotta love the love in the chat. Zane Henderson closer to 20 there. And Tacoma, if they could get their offense rolling again, they could find their way into the lead for the first time.
Yeah, he is a rookie. My bad.
Markham looking, gonna toss this right side. Orlando Hayes hurdles one man and keeps it going, and gonna get around 3.
All that for 3 yards. Man.
Probably one of the more spectacular gains of 3 yards you'll see in the USFA.
Green 29.
2nd and 7 coming. They're going to send Robin to the left, and it's going to be Markham again. Middle of the field, caught by Moldy Cheese. I said his name earlier, and here he comes getting into the mix. 1st down, Tacoma.
Well, now that Arizona failed to put in a touchdown, they need to get a stop to either hold them to 3 and keep the game tied or come out with the lead.
They're going to get 2 on that play. 2nd down coming up. And they got the final 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Markham looking pretty nice, I must say. Another completion is going to make it 3rd and 5.
Just too short there. You need to get a bit more downfield.
That or get the pass out earlier so the receiver can turn up the field, but Markham's going to try it deep this time, and Arizona's defense comes through with the stop, and they'll get the ball back before the 2-minute warning.
That's huge because now they got 9 seconds left to run some plays and use that 2-minute warning to its full potential.
Doc Good on, sending this to the right side here, getting past the 30. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for Arizona.
And they get the 2-minute warning. That's beautiful.
Hand off to Ulf, and he's going to get dropped in the backfield immediately. There goes Stephenson, the defensive lineman, coming into play. 2nd down and 13.
And it's definitely going to be a different look next season with real people coming in as defensive linemen instead of bots.
Nick, left side's wide open for Troy Abed down the sideline. They're going to make the catch inside the 45. Arizona on the move.
Go.
Left side here, Pablo Sanchez sheds one player, and he's going to gain a 4 on that play. Second down to 6.
Good job. Didn't necessarily make the tackle, but pushing him out of bounds. And also getting out of bounds stops the clock. So good play on both ends.
Toss it deep, and nice coverage once again from Tacoma, making sure that deep pass doesn't go through. Third down.
Hey, just a reminder for everyone watching, if you guys are interested in commentary, just let us know.
And there goes Preston Dotson getting in the mix at the right time. It took him long enough, but better late than never, I suppose. That'll be another stop there for Tacoma. And this time, it does not lead to any points from the Rattlers side, and now Tacoma has a minute and a half to work with.
Red 16. Red 16.
Tacoma looking
Ready.
to get into this end zone before the half. Markham, we're going to be sacked, almost getting a safety right at the 1 yard line. That does not help Tacoma's chances.
Man, that was close.
5 wide receiver set here. This is one of Markham's favorite formations, as they motion the man out to the left. Markham left side, and the comeback route does not work, and this is a very testy spot here for this Tacoma team.
Oh yeah. All it takes is one mess up, and that's 2 points going for the other team.
Pitching the left side, and it's going to be Robin shedding one man, and it's going to give his punter a little bit of room, but they're going to have to give it to Arizona.
Only 50 seconds left and a timeout still. And they definitely have some time to make something happen.
And it does not help that they don't have the greatest punter either. Doc Goodon going to be returned this one close to the 40. So they're pretty much right at the spot there was at before they gave it back to Tacoma.
Just a fresh set of downs.
3 wide receiver set here. Dominique looking for a man, sending everyone towards the end zone, and that was almost picked off. It's going to be second down.
That should have been picked off. The defender there just kind of jumped the route and blocked it, but couldn't quite secure it.
5 wide receiver set here again. This time for the Rattlers. A blitz, sheds the tackle, but he's not going to get away from the second one. It's going to be Stephenson again in the backfield. Arizona calls their final timeout, and I'm thinking they're just going to stick to the run. I don't think they're going to try to test this defense here.
I think they will. I think they're going to surprise you. Oh, never mind.
No, they will not. There goes Solomon with the play. 4th and 22, and Tacoma's defense stands tall in the final seconds of the second quarter.
Looks like they're just going to take the last few seconds and let it go.
Can't be mad at being down 3 going into the half, but you never know on this last play. You never know if Tacoma will come with something crazy.
And they've got the personnel out there for it.
Ready.
Sending everyone deep. We'll see if that happens. Blitz, and Markham off the back foot is going to find Henderson, but it isn't going to go anywhere. Just a gain of around 5, and we are here at halftime. Let's see what we got in regards to stats so far. Arizona's up 17-14. Checking into the player stats here. Both quarterbacks doing solid. Markham doing better than Dominique, in my personal opinion. Yes, so definitely. But 15 for 19, 149, 1 TD. On the other side, 5 for 9, 66. But when you're running the ball like you have been with Dolph, I'm not 100% surprised at that point. Checking into the stats here. Robin also doing his thing in the run game. 8 for 83, 1 TD. Got Preston Dotson doing decent, even though he's been getting trucked a good amount of times. I don't know why, but that's life. 5 tackles and 1 sack so far for him. On the other side, Ulf Jacobson, 18 for 121, having himself a day. He is that bell cow back. Might as well use him. And Ada Montana, 2 sacks so far, 4 tackles. Going into the rest of the stats here. Let's see. Krieg, 5 for 45, 3 for 44 for St. Henderson. That's a bot. We're not worried about him. This is a bot. We're not worried about him. Pablo Sanchez, 1 for 4. Romero's 1 for 3. So definitely need to get some more people into the mix. They did not put the homie Lancelot in there. He does have the touchdown, so I don't know why they didn't put him in. But hey, that's not my business. Going into the defense here, Bob McBob with 4 tackles so far. Blaze Henderson, the rookie, he has 3. Mikey Jackson, he has 3. Ada Montana, we already talked about him, but we got Dexter Hall leading the way with 6 tackles and a sack, doing nice. Devontae Tree doing well with 3, and I see Randall Hawkins with 2. On the total plays, we got pretty even across the board, 32 to 30 in favor of Arizona. The total yards is just ridiculous right now, 201 to 200, and a lot of sacks.
Not been a lot of defense,
right?
Not a lot of defense so far. So, do we want to reveal the new expansion team now or later?
Let's go ahead and reveal it now. I want to see it, man. I want to see what's happening with the new team. But shout out to the homies. Once again, we have our new face within the USFA, and we're gonna go ahead and reveal that logo right about now. Shout out to the New York Mafia. Love this logo. Is doing very nice, as I must say. Shout out to our general manager that's going to be running this.
It's Big Noof.
Big Noof, he is with Central Houston Polytechnic currently, and he's going to be doing his thing for the New York side of things. He's going to be rocking the cream, wine red, and I believe black, right?
It was like a charcoal gray. There's also a couple different shades of red in there, but yeah.
Most definitely. I'm going to be working on this team a little bit later on the editor and the Photoshop and all the good stuff. And like we said before, if you have any experience with working with those jerseys and using Photoshop, feel free to hit me up or Caboose up. Let's see if we can get some new looks.
Hit Stacks up.
Oh yeah, hit me
don't
up.
Come, yeah,
hit me up.
Don't come talk to me about jerseys.
talk to him about everything. Don't talk to me for nothing. But I'm just kidding. But yeah. So this is the new look here for New York. We're going to add some new stuff to it. I can't wait to see what I do for the jerseys as well. It's going to be a fun ride for sure. And what are your thoughts on this jersey so far, Caboose?
The logo, it's an interesting look. It's definitely something we haven't done before. It was an interesting creation process, but let's not spend a whole lot of time on that. We still got half a game to play.
Yes, sir. And we're going to go ahead and flip back to it right about now. Let's get hit into it. Hit that USFA gameplay button is what I do. And we are back here on the field. Tacoma's going to send this off to Arizona, who currently has a 3-point lead, but can they extend it here? We still have 15 minutes in this third, and we still have a fourth to worry about, so let's get to it. Down to the 30-yard line goes Lancelot, and it's first down. Four wide receivers.
Arizona starting with the ball is great here.
And I don't know what that animation was, but that... he just got that's the definition of getting sunned on the football field, folks. 2nd and 4 after that beautiful run by Ulf. And he's going to do it again. First down play. This guy's just a monster. He says, feed me.
Ew. What are you feeding me today, Stacks?
Chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders? What kind of sauce?
Got some buffalo, got some lemon pepper, got some barbecued Jack Daniels barbecue I was telling you about. Got some of that.
Yeah, I want that.
Okay. That's not a problem. That's one of my favorites anyway. So it's 3rd and 6. Looks like Preston Dotson won that particular battle. But Tacoma's looking to get off the field, and it looks like a quarterback run, fumbles the football, and it looks like Ernesto Romero picks it up, but they are a yard shy. It looks like Tacoma's defense holds up barely. Psych! They're going to go for it.
Nope, they're going for it.
Go!
And it's going to be Dominique middle of the field, and it looks like Sanchez is going to get the first barely.
By the skin of his teeth.
What a gutsy play here by Arizona, moving the sticks, and they move straight to the jumbo. I think I know what's going to happen here. Pitch to the left. Nope, now I was wrong for the first time in a while. It's going to be Antonio Lewis turning up the field, getting that first down.
Yeah, it's normally a run play that you see out of that formation, but
Right.
tricked everyone and made it a pass. Got a first down.
Antonio Lewis is a top 3 tight end in the league, so that doesn't surprise me. Ulf is going to get another carry. He's going to set up 2nd and 6. They are in field goal range.
Yeah, it's interesting because Ulf actually is about to have his contract expire, so seeing how the contract negotiations play out there for what will now be the undisputed best running back in the league.
Go!
I mean, you're even going to say that above Mike?
Yeah, I am.
Fair enough. Going to be Ulf coming back into the field, 2nd and 1. This is definitely where you want to get it to that man in the backfield. And they're going to do just that. He's got a lot of room, and beautiful blocking by Lancelot will escort him into the end zone. And Arizona's going to be on top by 2 possessions.
Tough spot to be in for Tacoma.
Kick is up and kick is good. And we was talking a little bit earlier about how Tacoma's defense was lights out all season last season, and that's what got them into the championship game. That's what got them the championship. But here we are, we're seeing a little bit of the unravelness of what was a great core. I mean, they still have a majority of the players there, so it's not like they lost too many big pieces or anything like that. You can honestly make the argument that they got better talent-wise, but something isn't clicking. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but all I know is Moldy Cheese says he doesn't care, and he says he's going to take it into the end zone or get a touchdown by Arizona. He's going to be right in the end zone. Wow.
Well, that's one way to have a response. One play, 70 some odd yards and a touchdown. That's a pretty good response. What about you?
I cannot complain about that, and like I said earlier, I knew Moldy Cheese was going to have some sort of impact in this game, and he definitely made his presence felt on that play. As we're going to send this one back to Arizona, Sir Lancelot, the return man, spins off of 1, but not the 2nd as they start at the 25.
You think we're going to get a return touchdown?
I think it's definitely possible.
I'm thinking Lancelot with a return touchdown. It's gonna happen.
I was thinking the other side. I was thinking Montaigne with the punt return touchdown. .24 for 157 off. It's looking nice. They're going to get some more yards. Sheds 1 man, and he's going to get taken down right by midfield. And he's trying to crack 200 tonight.
He probably will at this rate. He's got the endurance to do it.
Handoff fakes, sheds off 2 tacklers, only for a gain of about 2. Giants fan 08, I appreciate you for the comment, and yes, I definitely do wish they keep on making improvements. Dominic 2 times going down for the sack. P. Dot with the play.
Again. Man, that man has been eating turf all day.
I have the offensive difficulty on Hall of Fame. I have the defensive difficulty on Hall of Fame. So,
Ooh.
and Ursa Romero says, I don't care about your sack, Preston Dotson. We're going to move down the field, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Handoff here to Ulf, and he's going to get hit in the backfield again. There goes Preston Dotson getting back into the mix. I believe that's tackle number 8.
Yeah, Dotson kind of just shut off his blocker there. Made it look a bit too easy.
Dominique looking for a man, going to toss it deep in double coverage, and there goes Caitlin Montaigne out the back of the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback, and Tacoma's going to get the ball back. That's a play right there.
And I was kind of thinking that that might have been just inside of the end zone.
And that looked like a drop there, but that defense was kind of lurking.
That defender got back and knocked that thing down real quick.
Nice job. 16 for 21 on the day for Markham. Looking pretty nice statistically, but still needs to find a way to get their team on top. The interception could be their saving grace. They're going to try Robin. Nice blocking up front to get them a gain of 15. Yeah, I'm loving this game, man. Like, I'm hoping to keep improving. Yeah, just as it is, switches to man. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
It's not like we don't like Axis. We love Axis.
We love me some Axis.
Oh, yeah. It's just there's not too many other people that feel that way.
We're in a very, very huge minority of football gaming fans, unfortunately. Markham, right side here, and that player was out of bounds. That wasn't going to work there. 3rd and 12 coming.
Red 10. Red 10. Go.
Markham looking again and tossing it deep. A nice defense to cut that pass off. And despite the interception, Arizona says, we're not going to let you take advantage of it, and they're getting the ball back.
It's a nice stand there and way to get the ball back. Now can we get that Lancelot return touchdown? That's not good on.
They're good on with
he's got the lane.
A nice lane, but he does not quite have the speed. But he'll get it to midfield, so it's not a bad return at all.
Oh, excellent field position.
Going for the 3 wide, 1 tight end set. One of my favorite formations personally. Left side here for Ulf, and just takes that man to school, and he's going to get close to the first. I think he's a little shy. No, they're going to give it to him.
Give it to him. Stretch out that arm. Give him that first down yardage. Ugh, can't speak.
Yeah, I've been having that too. 28 for 184, and he's going to have another chance to get some more, and he's essentially 1 carry away from hitting 200 in the 3rd quarter. That's crazy.
Give it to him again. One more time.
And they are in the formation to do it. They're going to go reverse, and he's going to get that 200 mark there. 2 tacklers make the play, but that's going to be 4 exactly, so he's at 200.
Well, that's kind of what it takes to slow him down, is 2 people on him.
4 wide receiver set here. They're going to send the blitz, but it doesn't get home. They ran right when they blitz, and that is exactly how you take advantage of the speed of the defense. You go another way. 1st and 10.
I don't even know why they bother throwing the ball. Just keep feeding them.
And Ulf is going to, once again, takes 2 men to bring them down. A gain of 2 on that play. 2nd down and 8. And I think that should hit the end of the 3rd quarter. Yes, it does. Throw your 4s in the chat for your boy. We got 15 minutes here in the 4th. Will we need extras? We don't know yet. But so far, it's looking like a pretty good game to me. 2nd and 8 here. Handoff to Greg, charging. Sheds 1 off, and I think a little bit of Wolf is rubbing off of charging. It's going to be 3rd and 6.
You know I'd be taking my running back 2 under my wing.
He's like, where he learned that? That's why he changed his name to Charging. His name was Greg Jones, but hey, look at old Jacobson getting into the Jacobson end zone.
You could say he's erupting for 3 touchdowns tonight.
Shut up. Kick is up. kick is good. Arizona back on top by 10. And Tacoma still has time to erase that, but their defense needs to find a way to slow that man number 34 down if they have a chance. If they want a chance. Zane Henderson on the return. Sheds one off, but not the second. And Tacoma's back on offense here.
I'm wondering, should I start working on the next season's schedule? Just start doing it early.
It wouldn't hurt. Markham looking, tossing this right side. There, JoJo Bryce, he makes the catch. And it's going to be a loss of one. With Robbie Gleal making the play, 2nd and 11.
Green 33. Green 33. Ready? Hike.
Handoff here, and Robin sniped immediately. Mac and Cheese getting into the play. It's 3rd and 20 now. And if you're a Tacoma fan, you do not want to see that 5 wide receiver set coming. Going to motion to get.
I'm a fan of Tacoma. I'm a fan of Tacoma losing.
That's fair. Markham right side here, and there goes Tom Krieg making it up just like that. 12 and a half minutes to go, and Tacoma's moving sticks. What a play there on 3rd and long. There's 5 wide receivers set. Markham looking again. Left side's wide open for Moldy Cheese again inside the 40. And here comes Tacoma trying to get into the end zone. That was a really good tackle. You are right. Because he was almost gone. 3 for 111 for the homie Moldy Cheese along with the touchdown.
And most of that was off of one play.
Tossing it right side wide open for Robin. Should be a gain of around 9. It's going to set up 2nd and 1. Hand off here to Robin. Tries to shed one, but I think he's just a little shy. But they're actually going to give it to him. Wow.
What a generous spot.
I think that was a little home cooking there. 4 wide receivers set.
I want to bring it back to that one run earlier where Olf literally fell right on the sticks and they didn't give it to him.
Right. 2nd and 8 here after that catch by Robin. And they are in field goal range, so technically they could take 3 and not be in a horrible spot, but you'd want to at least get that touchdown out the way.
Yeah. Better to get the 7 now and worry about the 3 later.
They're going to go to Krieg, going to get inside the 10, and Tacoma's moving the sticks once again. Nice job by this offense so far responding.
Inside the 10, but the only question is it taking too much time?
Especially when you put into account that run game by Arizona is only going to get worse from here as the time goes further down. 8.5 minutes left in the 4th. They try a run play and they couldn't get it. It's going to be 2nd and goal here.
It's that 6-2 formation.
Off the back foot and almost caught, but almost picked off 2. It's going to be 3rd and 4. I heard the crowd, so that means that's a drop. That is a clear indicator of a drop. It looks like there's a little bit of a mix-up with the players. But it looks like they're back to where they need to be. Markham looking, middle field's wide open for Robin. They just left the running back unattended, and that's going to make it a 4-point game.
Yeah, that unfortunately, one defender got caught and another and kind of pushed him out of position.
And he's going to miss the extra point as if it didn't get any worse for Tacoma.
Well, it could be worse. They could have not gotten any points.
That is fair. That is fair.
But now they need to run it back for another touchdown, at least.
And they got to get the stop on offense that, at this point, has seemed unstoppable at this point with Ulf.
I mean, Ulf has been having his way for the most part with the defense.
5 wide receivers set. They're going to set him on the bench for a little bit. Dominique looking for the pass. They're going to get Romero on the left side. It's going to be 2nd and 4. And that's exactly where you want to be if you have number 34 in your backfield. He's definitely going to be on the field now.
Blue 47. Blue 47.
But they're going to move into the wide receiver set here. A little bit of interesting set. And will it be their downfall? Yes, it will. That's a sack there. Josh Jones with the play. And a big third down coming here for the Tacoma defense.
Well, this is the stop they need if they can get it.
Green 40.
They're going to quick hike it. Dominique to the right side. Caught by Sanchez. And a nice tackle there. Going to make it 4th and 2. Tacoma has a chance.
Unless they go for it. They've already been successful on 1 4th down, but they are not. They're going to punt this away.
Kicking this one off. Here comes Caitlin Montaigne. I called her name earlier, but she's not going to shed that tackle. I thought she was going to break it and keep on running. She is the fastest player in the USFA with the 98 speed. It's going to be 1st and 10 here.
Green 33. Green
Not by much. There's quite a few people up there now in the mid to high 90s.
But no one's at 98. Markham
This is true.
is going to catch this one, actually send this one to Zane Henderson, and going to get real close to that 1st down mark, 2nd and inches. They have 5.5 minutes, so they don't have to rush.
Plenty of time. Actually, I would say take more time and give Arizona less time to try and stage a comeback.
Most definitely, and I thought that was a first, but it looks like it's a loss. 3rd and 1 coming. I would have gave him that. It was right there.
I don't know.
But he also did
Spotting.
not fall forward. So, yeah, you can kind of chalk it up to that. Robin again, and he is going to get the first that time. "55 yards away from possibly getting the victory. Markham looking for the win. Right side is open for Krieg. That's what you need to do when he's going out of bounds. Stopping the clock. 3.5 minutes here. And that's a real good play. First and 10 here. Tacoma looking for the victory. Their first victory against Arizona. And they're going to look for Robin. Hit it right at the line of scrimmage. I think it might be a small loss there. 2nd and 10. Four wide receiver set coming. Tacoma looking left side. It's going to be caught by Cremona. No hurdling this time from that man. It's going to be 3rd and 7. And honestly, this is 4th down territory. I don't know if there's any other way you can slice it. It's going to be.
There is not.
It's going to be Krieg. He will get the 1st down. No 4th down needed. And if Tacoma has anything in their favor, they'll make sure that that's the case all the way through.
Well, the only worry is that they might leave too much time on the clock.
Most definitely. It's going to be Markham looking. Left side is open by Hayes. It is going to be caught for about 3. 2nd and 7. And yes, it is Rage. A real close game on this one, but that's what the USFA do. This isn't news to us. We've been doing this.
This is a pretty average day in the booth.
Right. 2nd and 7 here. Hand off to Robin. A clear open lane, and that's going to get him inside. The 2-minute warning is here. And they're 9 yards away from taking the lead. Gonna motion a man out to the right side. Markham. Gonna hand this one off to Robin. Getting tied up a little bit. Sheds one off. And he's only gonna get maybe 1. But a face mask is gonna get him to the 2. And that is exactly what you do not need if you're part of the Rattler faithful.
Well, another thing is it means that now they're going to bring out that 6-2 formation, and trying to pass on into that is just a nightmare.
Hand off, and Robin's gonna get sniped in the backfield immediately. Pumpernickel with the play. 3rd and goal here. 1 minute, 37 seconds left in the 4th. Tacoma still has all their timeouts. And left side here, and caught by Zane Henderson. What a play! And that's going to make it 33-31. Wow.
They got 1:30 to get downfield with all 3 timeouts.
And all they really need is a field goal. And that barely went in. I thought it was going to keep on going to the left, but we have ourselves a 3-point ball game. Arizona does not need the touchdown. All they need is a field goal to continue the game, so they can work the ball down the field how they wish, but they can't slack either. It's going to be Sir Lancelot taking this one to the 30-yard line. So essentially
31.
The 31-yard line there. So about 40 yards away from some solid field position, field goal
Red
position.
31. Red 31. Ready.
They have the playmakers to do it. Dominic 2 times. Hand off to Ulf. I wouldn't recommend running this current moment, but hey, you never know if he could break a big gain. 2nd and 4 coming.
He's had such a strong game. You might as well give it at least one try.
Might as well. And they're going to give him 2, and he's not going to get the first down. I think they should call the timeout, and they are not. 3rd and 2.
Call some timeouts.
50 seconds left. They are being very conservative at the current moment.
Black 39.
They're going to motion a man now too. That is going to help their time frame here. They're going to give it to him again, and he doesn't even get the first. He does not. They're going to call their first time out when it's 4th and 1. That's just horrible play calling.
That is terrible.
But they can still right their wrongs here.
Black 8.
With a pass to the left and an overthrow. Bad news Bears with the play. And he had the man open too. The pass was way off the mark. And Tacoma is in victory formation. What a bad way to go down swinging by Arizona. Tacoma's
That's unfortunate because now that just devalued my first round pick. Tisk.
Wait, how so? The season isn't over yet.
But I have Tacoma's first round pick.
Well, they didn't win the championship.
Every time they win,
Oh,
I know, but every time they win, they go up in the standings.
Oh yeah, true. But this will definitely make them at the very least the number 4 seed. But hey, that's going to close out the deal for this one. 34-31 is your score. Tacoma comes back down 10 in the 4th quarter, mind you, to get the victory. The defense came strong when they needed to, and honestly, you could give a little credit to that interception as well a little earlier because they were driving. That was a pretty big one. So
that interception was the game changer.
Yes, sir. Bobby Markham with a game that he could remember right there. 31 for 39, 359, 4 TDs. Dominic 2 times, 19 passes, only completed 13 of them. Kind of wish he had that 14th one if you're a part of Arizona there. 147, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. And let's go ahead and check into these stats. Preston Dotson had a forced fumble, 2 sacks, tackle for loss. We'll see how many total tackles he has. But Ulf with 35, 222, 3 TDs, so big damper on that. Not getting the victory on top of that, but can't be mad at his performance overall. 2 sacks by Aiden Montana with 7 tackles, looking nice. Let's check into these stats. You see right there, Bobby Markham with almost 80% completion percentage. That's just ridiculous right there. Quentin Robin adding in almost 6 yards a carry with a touchdown. And you see right there, Dominic 2 times adding a couple of carries on that one too. Tom Krieg 9 for 120, doing nice. Let's see, St. Henderson 5 for 60, got the touchdown. Quentin Robin added the go-ahead touchdown. That was real nice, right up the middle. Let's see, Ernesto Romero 4 for 47, 3 for 17 for Pablo Sanchez. That's all the users there in the receiving end. Preston Dotson led the way with 12 tackles on a solid day from him. Caleb Montaigne also added the interception that we talked about earlier. Josh Jones was with the sack, 7 tackles. Bob McBob doing Bob McBob things with 9 tackles. And Mikey Jackson also adding 9. So a solid overall game for those players there. And you see Dexter Hall with 9 tackles and a sack. Pilsung with 11 tackles. Devontae Tree with 5. And you see Randall Hawkins with 3. Going into the team stats here, once again, pretty even overall from the total plays. A little bit of a 50-yard difference between the two teams in total yards. Let's see here, 7 total sacks, and Tacoma won that battle 4-3. and that one turnover was a pretty big turnover looking at the landscape of the game. And as I'm I'm going at these stats, what are your thoughts on these two teams going into the the last 3 games of the season?
Well, let's pull up the schedule here, because both teams are obviously still in playoff contention. Tacoma, obviously now in a better situation, but Arizona has Huntington Beach, Charlotte, and Huntington Beach for their last 3 games. So, Tacoma, meanwhile, has Charlotte, Pittsburgh, and St. Louis. So, arguably, Arizona has the easier schedule. I like their chances overall, but today's loss definitely didn't help them.
Most definitely. And both of these two teams, they're looking real nice. I can't wait to see how these two teams work into the fold going into week 10. That's going to be coming next week, so make sure you watch out for that. Also got all the CSFA games going as well next week. We can't forget about the young homies. Can't wait to see them in the ECFL as well, but that's another discussion for another day. But we got the next game coming up real soon. It's going to be Pittsburgh at Huntington Beach. We talked about Huntington Beach a little bit earlier, and right now they're looking pretty nice in regards to the wins, but they need to get a statement win tonight to see if they can fight their way from last place all the way into a playoff spot. What are your thoughts going into that game?
That's both. Huntington Beach, honestly, is overperforming in my estimation. They're a rebuilding team. They were a great team back in the early stages, but now the youth movement's kind of having to come in, and they're just not quite there.
Yes, sir. So we're going to go ahead and set up for game number 2, and I'm going to go ahead and get a quick drink just to make sure my vocal cords don't break midstream. So I'll be back.
I'm going to jump out.
You're going to jump out?
Yep.
Okay, so just be me for the final game of week number 10. Make sure you watch out for that, and I'll go ahead and get the ping going whenever it's time. We'll talk to you then. Show some love to your people before we take off.
Have a good one, folks.
All right, I'll see you in the next one, and we'll be right back.